Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab where I do what I do for you. Yes, it's one of them things. Yeah, but this is not a rant. This is a good one. Okay? It's a positive concept. Let's go. Just give you a heads up. Rightism 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in and receiving them. The numbers say that. I appreciate you. Let's do what we do. Right Thinker's mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right Thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's the mantra, and you're gonna hear that a lot. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. The goal for everything I do is generated to that all those who follow me get to know thyself with the information I possess for you, I give to you, and you can use it to do just that. Know thyself. So I ask the question, do you know you? It's rhetorical, but if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do for you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not. It's simple. You can teach them. They're willing to learn. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believes and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows not that they know. It's okay. They're spiritually asleep. I can awaken them with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And as always, to my yacht, be true. Today, I want to get off what I think is some emotions, okay? Some pent up feelings, I guess. So, right thinkers, let's talk about my love for telling the truth is why I do what I do for you. If I didn't love what I do, I wouldn't be here every day for the last 5 years instructing and then trying to enlighten you. I take this serious. And that's what love is, an emotion that will drive you. We get married because we love. That's emotion. Emotion, energy, emotion. You're pushing your emotions. You're exercising your emotions, so to speak. So it drives you. Okay? God is what? Love. So it drives you again. Symbolically. You can use it to as a metaphor to what? To drive you again, to use what it's really for. Get understanding of words, maybe understand the symbology behind them, and use them to your benefit. Let's go. Now, I used to love, still do, money, women, drugs, not so much. Fancy clothes. Okay, I'm a sweatsuit man, so I'm good with that. Nice car, drive a nice car. And but during that time, I was so ignorant. And the love that I had was for stuff that my ignorance desired. See where I'm going with this? And that's normal. It's okay when you're young. I was 20 years old. Okay. You shouldn't be having those same desires at 50. I learned. So I know that one thing about me, I have a major character flaw. I'm not perfect. Yeah. But when you know your flaws, you can work on them. You can work on them. If you don't know your flaw, everybody else do it but you, they're going to constantly bring it to you. You're going to take it as constructive criticism, which it is, but you ain't going to see it that way and you're going to be offended. So when you check you ain't got to worry about somebody pointing out your flaws. Is my flaw is I'm loyal. And that shouldn't be a character flaw. But when you're loyal to the wrong person or the wrong thing, you're not going to get in return what you put out. How about that? You're going to take a loss. So your loyalty should be in something that's going to benefit you. I put my loyalty now. It's been paying off like a slot machine. No more crap game. No more. Ha! Don't need that now. I got a sure thing. When I got understanding something, oh, I'm going to ride it out. Trust me. I've been riding this way for the last 11 years now. So if you think I'm lying, you don't know me. I'm still riding this philosophy that I adopted when it came by. I'm taking what? When the guy did tell the story about the guy waiting for God to come rescue and everybody come by, the first thing smoking, I'm jumping on it. Why? Because if it's going to get me out of this situation, count me in. Some people use Christ. Some people use Allah. Whatever it is that you get you out of the situation, that's your loyalty should be at. Okay, so I understand if you follow that book and it's been paying off for you. It's been get. I don't have a problem with that. Moving on. That's my point. So understand your love for anything will drive you. Okay, even if it's wrong. And my loyalty was sometimes misplaced. I had to suffer through that. Ain't no guarantee that what you're loyal to gonna repay you. So, and since I became spiritually enlightened, different ball game. Why? Because truth and love that I live by, that I master, is what I do now. Why? It drives me to do what I do for you, to get you what? To love you, understand you, know thyself. That's what drives me. And once I find out the truth, again, if I get something and I mastered it, oh, the next thing I'm doing what? I'm sharing it. I'm giving it. What? I did the same thing when I did drug game. I did the same thing as my son. I did the same thing at UPS. I give what I got to help somebody else if they want it. Simple as that. So now I'm doing what I do for you here on my platform in the lab where I can do what I do anywhere I want to. I know the truth. First of all, I don't deal in belief. No, I want proof. Truth is proof. Why? It plays itself out, and I can prove it. I've been doing it for a long time. I know the truth. Why? That's why I'm free, spiritually, mentally. Why? I have self-knowledge. That's the best knowledge you can have. Having academic knowledge, having certificates and degrees, and a whole bunch of nonsense, and not knowing yourself, to me, is, Mike said, get him, Mike, ludicrous. Okay, so I'm not beat for a whole bunch of degrees and titles. I'm in love with what I'm doing. Why? Because I can help others do the same thing now. That's desire and love for something that's good. Truth, when learned, and it has to be learned, not believed, but you have to live it. And what happened? It'll set you free, like me. If you are a believer, and understand this, believing means not knowing. Gnosis means to know how through experience. Wisdom is experience. You can't be wise without experience. Well, he's wise beyond his years. No, he got ideas and concepts that will seem to wise, but he can't be wise beyond his years. You have to have experience to obtain wisdom. But truth manifests itself. It don't change. The principles that I stand on haven't changed since it came into existence. We know that's Maya philosophy. But let me explain this to you right quick. If you're a believer in the belief system, meaning you follow a religion, and this is for all of y'all, all of y'all, if you're a believer in a belief system, aka the lie, you will never learn the truth. If you believe something, you ain't in search no more. Truth should be searched out. Truth should be lived, manifested. Why? Because it stands on its own merit. You ain't got to believe it. You got to manifest it. So if you follow a system that only holds you accountable to believe, you're never going to know the truth. Truth has to be what? Learned in order to be lived. To know it, the truth for yourself, you have to experience it. All I can do is give you ideas, concepts, and stories. Once you put them stories, implement them into your life, you find out, hello, that's truth. If you follow the system that ain't producing what it claimed to, and you taking blame, well, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, if you ain't living right, if you ain't doing the things that the tenets that they set forth, I keep telling you, if you following, they work. Problem is, a lot of y'all don't want to follow them. How could you join something and then don't want to be part of it by following the rules? That don't make sense. A lot of y'all do that. Just want to be in name. If you're a Mason, you should know masonry. You call yourself a master Mason, you should have mastered the 3 degrees of masonry. A lot of you guys don't have a clue what that is, but claim to be a master mason. So I get it. I understand it. Trust me. I see a lot of BS followers. Belief system, same thing. Living, you ready? I see a lot of y'all belief system followers living a life of lies. Why? Because you believe it's the truth. Because you haven't done your due diligence to see or find out otherwise. So all you got is this. They say variety is the spice of life. Some women like white, some men like white women, brown women, whatever. That's a choice. And when you marry outside your race, that doesn't make you a different person. Remember, love is colorblind. Love is okay. How about this? Love is gender blind too. Why? Because two men can love each other, two women can love each other. So love don't care. It's just love. So again, a function is just a function. A principle is just a principle. How you use it makes all the difference in the world. Simple. Understand that. So when you have love, if that love is for somebody who ain't gonna love you back, you still gonna get what you're gonna get. High heart. When I tell young people, marry somebody who love you. Why? Because you marry the person you love, they're gonna every time, every now and then you get lucky. Hell, a blind squirrel find a nut every now and then. But it's hard to match love with love. Why? Because you may love for one reason, she may love for a different reason. And when y'all get together, all of a sudden you got like, uh-oh, wait a minute, I signed up for this. Yeah, hello. That's why they tell you in marriage, what? For better or for worse. Because it's going to get worse. Anything that's good, oh, trust me, it's going to get bad. So understand that. But that feeling, love is what drives you. That's my point, the lesson. I don't lost track of the lesson right now. But okay, here we go. I don't try to convert nobody or brainwash you into nothing, anyone. I just want to give you enlightenment. That's information that you didn't already have. That's it. If I taught you about what you already know, I'm not enlightening you. I'm not trying to convert or brainwash you. Just enlighten. That means we in the information age. I had no idea for the last 30 years why the hell I'm just downloading information. I'm just reading. I'm just absorbing information. And about 10 years ago, I told my brother, man, listen, I got to do something with all this information I got. I'm going to start me a group or something. I'm going to start my own organization because I wanted to get the information out. My love for the truth was burning me to do something. Trip to Michigan, made all that come to fruition. I'm here now, I'm doing it, but it's all based on my love for giving the truth and teaching other people how to be their best selves. What? I did it, so I'm just passing it on again. When it was bad, I did it. Now it's good. Doing the same thing. I ain't going there. Where we at? Where we at? Okay. The truth. Okay. Okay. There you go. I knew. Excuse me. I know the truth. I tell the truth to you when daily. What you do with what I tell you is up to you totally. Don't make a difference to me. I used to get caught up in how many people saw my show, how many views I got, how many people. Man, that don't mean nothing. Why? I'm just in the groove of what? Doing what I do for you. So how many? I don't control that. The content, totally mine. That's what I do for you. Let's go. So I'm getting better at what I do. Also, again, daily practice, you start learning a few things. Trust me. All right, where we at? Now, when you have truth, truth is God. Remember, as I walk through the valley of evil, I should. Why? Because you got truth. I walk the same way now. Okay? You have God, and God is truth. Love, again, they synonymous, they go together. I'm comfortable with knowing the truth, aka God, and I are what? One and the same. That's knowing thyself. Some people, you think you God? No, I know I'm God. You believe in God? Yeah, well, I know God. So it's a little different concept and viewed different and dealt with different. Trust me. Moving on. The difference between spiritual people and religious people. Religious people scared of going to hell. Spiritual people, we done been through hell, so that don't scare us. We don't have no fear. You can't rule me with fear. Oh, burning in hell. Come on, man, spare me that. Let's go. Now, the God of truth can't be the same God of religions. Ding, 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 ding. So what God are you really worshiping when you follow religions? They got this guy Morg. or he be beating you out to death. He got good concepts. Some I don't know. Again, we ain't got to see eye to eye on everything. There's going to be some differences, but the basics, I ain't got a problem with what he's saying because he got points. He got facts. He just put it to you with your own book. So you use that book to substantiate what it say. No, other people use it to show you how, good God, y'all are, Jesus Christ, brain freeze. But y'all are all, don't do what you say. Okay, the word is escaping me. I can't get the word out. When you're hypocrites, excuse me. Y'all are so, the book proves how hypocritical its own book says. See, it can use it for you or against you. Beware, be careful. Because of what you say it means, that don't always mean what it means. Somebody else can see it a little different. Truth, you can't see it this way or that way. Truth is seen one way. Okay, understand that. Now, God is mental. Remember the temples? He's in that house not made with human hands. So he's up here. And what's this? Spiritual. That can be scientifically proven. Hello. Empirical proof states God is inside of his creation. Religion say God sits up high and watches his creation, whatever. I don't have no clue about that, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not buying that. God can't watch 9 billion people up there. But if he's in 9 billion people, he got no problem. Conceptually. Moving on, so I don't play that game. The God of your religions are what? Made human. Ooh, by man. If you tell me God said, I'm a jealous God, you should have no other God, that's human. That's man. That's the man talking to his wife or some woman. I'm going to be the man, you're going to be no other man. That's egoism. God don't have ego. We do. Okay, ego is manifested from the person who believes and thinks about the I, which is identified. Carl Jung broke it down. It's the id. That's what we identify with. We knew that. I know that. Perfect breakdown and understand it for modern day. Moving on. But man made God human by putting all those restrictions on God. There is none. That's backwards. Okay? God made man so that man can create God. Where? Within himself, not out somewhere else. That's why he got in his creation. Amen means not so more to be at the end of a prayer. It means the hidden one. You have to find him, and he resides in his creation. Another lesson. Understand this. Love is God. Again, it's his emotion for what? It's the emotion he had for his creation. That's why he became part of it, to experience it for himself. He just didn't create Jesus, as y'all Christians claim. He loves all his creation. Animals, trees, everything in creation is his, and he loves it all equally. As a parent, that's the way it's done. Religion don't have truth. Why? You don't have to. Y'all said it. It's a belief and faith-based system. So truth don't mean nothing to y'all. I get that concept. Thank you, AI. And what's this? Religion don't have truth, just belief and superstition. That will not get it. We know better than that. But if you have that concept, again, your choice. Yes, religion being faith-based and belief don't have to have empirical proof. I've been going back and forth. Me and AI got good friends now because he said, oh, you're not one. I said, I'm not a believer. No, I'm a conscious person. I want gnosis. I want proof. I want facts. So yeah, the Maya philosophy works perfect for me. Why? Because it's empirically proven to manifest through principles that you can learn and master. That I love. Bam! Yeah, so don't keep arguing with me about what I do compared to what you do. It's not a competition. I just know what I'm doing. The Bible is a book of stories, allegorical, mythological, fictional characters, not real people. And if you continue to believe that, that's not my problem. That's not my issue. Please, I'm so past that. No matter how much proof and facts you can present to your Bible believers means totally nothing. I can verify that. I'm living proof of that. Why? Y'all just going, it's okay. And it's okay. I know people who love religious. They love Jesus. They love the Bible. I ain't got a problem with that. Not at all. Lord, you love and respect me. You can love whoever and however you want. Okay. But don't knock me for telling you the truth about what you believe. I can't and I won't practice a belief system. So please understand that I'm not going to be a Muslim. I'm not going to be a Christian. I'm not going to be a Jew. I'm not going to follow a religion. I'm a spiritual being. I follow spiritual principles and concepts that I live by. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Hold on. That's the difference. All right, hold on. Now, a belief system, I will not practice and follow none of. That has no what practical, empirical truth to stand on. I don't stand on belief. Moving on. I don't care what religion you practice. Again, they have no proof of their philosophy that makes me want to be part of that. I understand it, respect it. I'm not going to be part of it. I understand a whole lot of other stuff. I understand the KKK. I ain't going to join them. I understand the Republican Party. I ain't going to join them. You see where I'm going with this? So, last one, and I appreciate you tuning in. I ain't trying to rag. I'm just trying to give you how I feel and what I think about what it is I do. Right thinking philosophy gives you the truth, if nothing else. The truth. You can what? Do what you want with it, but it's the truth. Handle it, deal with it any way you want. I teach the same spiritual truth of our ancient ancestors, not our modern oppressors. Moving on. When you have the truth, you can strive, or excuse me, you can serve it pure, naked, no clothes. I ain't got to dress the truth up. I need the story, but it's based on what? My experiences. That's what makes right thinking uniquely mine. Everything I'm giving you is truth from my experiences, from my perspective. That's it. When you have the truth, you should live by those truths. I will and only teach spiritual truths that I experience for myself, not someone else's. I'll never be a preacher. My love for sharing the truth, aka right then philosophy, is the reason why my phrase is I do what I do for you. This is to help you know you. I know me. Moving on. That's the truth. Wrapping it up again. You can love a lot of people and a lot of things, but I have love for sharing the truth with you. That's what I do. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. In closing, right thinkers, may you all live to be 100 and me 100 minus a day. So I never know that my right thinkers have passed away. I'm out, and that's the truth.